Hi there, Collective. So this is Kim. Here's your reading for yeah, the Collective. I haven't done one maybe like a whole day, probably. And it's going to be the last reading of tonight. If you ordered a private reading, you'll probably get it tomorrow because I do them within 48 hours, but just because energy-wise, this is probably the last reading I can get out of me tonight that would be worth anything. So, messages for the Selective Collective, the ones that have decided to show up and click the button. Thank you also for your likes, your comments, your subscribes. I really appreciate it. Mercury. Sometimes this is inspiration. Could be travel. Could be suggesting like that, I don't know, you may be communicating something here. Having something to communicate. I am being drawn to the emerald here. I'm being drawn to the healing that you can get from that stone. And then the sun, that is major healing. Bliss. It's happy. It's something new. And you see how the color kind of bleeds into this communication. So some kind of communication that you're going to receive about something new, fiery, fun, a new experience, newfound, wow, yeah, newfound experience, newfound energies. This is something new. It's from the, it's like a gift from the divine feminine energy to you. So it's something that you're going to receive. The sap of the moon plant. This means something really good is coming into your life. Something really sweet, something really like ecstasy, like good, ecstasy good, kind of good. The sun, the moon, and the communication. All right. Let's just keep going. And something, and it's oh, this is one of my favorite cards because the uncreated is, it's uncreated, and it comes like as an energy almost like outside of this universe to me, because it's some kind of thing that you're here to create, or that you will create, that is going to be out of this world, not ever heard of before, and you have extreme mental clarity. I see that with it looks like a blue topaz, or you could say maybe a sapphire, but I'm thinking more blue topaz, but I'm feeling like the mental clarity here. There's something really precise about this. I don't know why, but look, I always look at those things and those rays, those different color lights, that looks like the violet flame, doesn't it? So some kind of major inner healing too. But it looks like tweezers to me, like you have been handpicked to create this thing that is yet been created. It is uncreated as of this day. Wow. Okay, let's get another one. Whoa! Electricity burns like fire. Electricity. Drastic change. Damn. And your desire and your passion is driving you. Venus on the bottom. I'm so glad I did a private reading. I'm so glad I did. I'm so tired right now, but I'm so glad I'm doing a collective reading, because look at all these great energies. Oh my goodness. This is that brilliant idea. This is the strike of, this is whatever this is, it's big. It's big, and it's being fueled almost like Sagittarius is reading, where there's some type of desire or passion that is fueling this. This is getting in touch with your animal side, and it's separating everything else that you possibly thought you want or needed from the actual desire, the instinct, the drive. And the sun is lighting it all up for you. Venus is injecting love into this situation too. Pleasures of the flesh. It is interesting that those colors are in here, because there's something that I mean, whatever this thing is that is uncreated, we already know you're going to receive a lot from it. could have some, like, this could be tied into travel for a lot of people, I'm thinking. Let's see what else wants to come out. What else do you want to tell us? So whatever this is, this information or major surge of energy, it's going to be here to create drastic change in your life. Should that be what you want? Sometimes, oh, here it is, is how it is. Could be worrying right now. Okay, and maybe it's the practice of the worry bead that they're just pointing out. You know how you can take a object, 2 9s. You can take an object in any kind of stone. You know what? I found a really pretty stone the other day. I thought I lost it for good. And it's gone again. And it's gone again. But anyway, you can take any stone, anything, and you can, this is a moonstone, but you could do this, and while you are worrying, have the stone, have the energy of what you're worrying about transfer into this stone. You know, consciously, physically, like all at the same time, and then place it there, and then leave this and say, thank you for your work for me, because now it's transferred. Something like that. So this might be a time where you have to soothe yourself. Also, because I kind of pick this card up sometimes as being like a manic burst of energy. So you would feel kind of frazzled a little bit. The excitement could be thought of as anxiety. That happens to me too. And then for some, they're wanting to pull out the repetitive motion and the master. Because if you see this guy on this card, it looks like he's doing some kind of, I don't know, taekwondo, tai chi, or whatever it is. They're a master at their movements because they have been slow, but they've been methodical, they've been repetitive, they've done it a whole lot. So the master here is coming out. Discipline, working smart, focus, structure, teaching, training, conquer, to overcome, controlled, learning a skill, and in the flow. Authoritarian, a commanding presence. Yep. And it's happening now. I also have spring 1 to 3 months here, but Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Doesn't have to be those signs in specific, but at number 5 for it's happening now. And then declaration. There's something about the rules of the game being changed with you. Okay, just picking that up from that and the way that it came out and everything. So what number was that? 7? Okay, I'll put that there. We have coin toss coming out because this is obviously going to be your choice, your decision. 50-50 chance. It says butterfly effect. That's interesting. Taking a chance. 2 coin energy of taking a chance. 275 might be something significant to someone. Oh man. Oh, that's interesting. It's 2 trains. There's only like 3 trains in this deck, maybe 3, and they're right there. There's 2 of them. So what is happening now? This card is what's happening now. Moving on, life's journey, new endeavor, going away, one direction. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again, right? On track, focus, on time, going forward, with the flow, inflexible, steady climb, and no resistance, because it's happening now. On a jet plane, don't know when I'll be right. Yeah, whatever this energy is that you may be feeling, possibly feeling like this could be anxiety. Why am I feeling like this? That's only because it's ready, set, aim, fire, and the tension's released. It's a slingshot. It's putting change into motion. And like once you let go of that, Could have been dealing with avoid. This could have been why we didn't go forward, or we didn't make a decision to slingshot ourselves into the next experience. We could have been in an ostrich trap, avoidance, closed-mindedness, refusing to face reality, just a conspiracy theory, fear-based thinking, or to fake out, or energies that would try to inhibit us. And that could be due with worries and fears, right? 2-2. 5-5. There is something really uncertain. So I have something being kind of unpredictable or hard to make a decision about this, because you could be feeling like I'm uncertain about this at this moment. Oh, because there's so many emotions. There's just so many emotions going on. Scuba diver, everything changes the more that these deep dives in who you are changes, as far as also what it is that you're wanting to explore. How deep are you wanting to go? How deep is your love? Na 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 da na da da da. 'Cause we'll be na 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 na. Okay, in the void, desire to know, self-reflection, uncertain, how you feel. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing. 3, roundabout, community, connections. Keep it moving. It's another message for you to keep it moving, even when things are unpredictable. Even when it's the sap of the moon plant. You have all this lunar energy. You don't know. It's unpredictable. It's not seen. It's the unknown. But you're going to be victorious no matter what, as long as you keep moving forward. Achievement, recognition, overflow, success, victory, winner, conquest, mastery. 2 cards with mastery. Bragging rights, carry the day. Your plans are coming to fruition. King of the mountain. So you will conquer whatever this is. Type of roadblock or block change where you had to take a detour. Something was unchanged for quite a while. Same type picture, uncertain, unchanged. There was a roadblock for a while. Felt like you had to be breaking free from something. So whatever roadblock this was, it felt like at times it was external forces. Of course, now, more than ever, we know that those are the fears, the worries, the ostrich trap. And the trap of fear and worry. Whoa. Well, but they're saying you really are going to be victorious. Universe, source, infinite, unending, enduring, eternal, awakening, interconnected, heaven, the bigger perspective, higher perspective, the big picture, all that is, your creative force, the uncreated, and the law of one. Four. There was something about this block, or when something was stopped for a while, there was purpose in that too. Because of the 4-4 and 4-4-4, something about the journey. It was exactly how it was meant to be. That was how it was meant to be for something. I don't know, maybe so you could regroup, so that when you did go forward, you were going to be like a slingshot, right? It brought out some type, this experience was the catalyst that brought out the desire for you to create what absolutely is uncreated right now, but it's going to bring you all the good things in life. And the thing that desire, where did that come from? From this, from the contrast of it. So in that sense, we can say thank you. It's time to focus on your emotional needs being met, as well as the material. 10 of Cups in the reverse. What's missing is what you're wanting to create. It's like you can see it very clearly now, though. Whereas before, maybe there was a lot of uncertainty as to what it was going to be as like reality, but now there's more of a stepping into, if I visualize it, it's coming. I expect it and expect even greater, and that's what you should expect. That's what this is about. It's about what you have visualized. It's also about new alliances, new partnerships, and that creative energy. Ooh. Because of having this enlightenment, the seventh ray also might be something significant to you. Enlightenment, this new journey, this new send-off, good news, and a new beginning in something loving. A new beginning in experiencing love of flesh, emotion, all of it, like love and feeling really good, all of it. On all your bodies, emotional, physical, out everywhere, everything just being finally exhilarating is the word I'm getting. Exhilarating. It's going to be exhilarating. Oh, well, so this might have been what kept us stuck a lot of times. Maybe too much worrying or being in our head about what we should or shouldn't be doing. Maybe basing that on like a society norm. And so this is about giving yourself freedom of mind and not feeling bad about moving on from this into whatever this is. Page of Cups. This could be a crush, somebody somebody that's a secret admirer. This could represent that beginning in love or something that you actually even love to do. So it could be moving on, creating the whole thing, the heaven on earth, the 10 of Cups, like mission to create that. And don't worry, you will have others that believe in that too, and that want that also. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. You have 3s like crazy popping out now in your reading. Yeah, I mean, there's been heartache. Of course, all of us have 3 swords. Whew. So it could have been an issue of being open enough to trust again. Or to feel like you want to trust again. 9 of Coins in the reverse. Could be waiting on some news, because now I have this. Could be waiting on a delay or some type of money that's supposed to come your way. Or it could have been an actual loss of some sort here due to external circumstances. So maybe a bill that popped up that was an emergency bill. 2 of Wands. It's okay. Regain your focus after this. Put in the effort, and your efforts are going to get rewarded. Another 9. And the Queen of Wands. So yeah, your paths and possibilities that are opening up to you are opening up to you because you embody this Queen of Wands, 9 of Wands energy. Ooh, that's really bold, brave, confident. It's perseverance. It's the person who never gave up. That never gave up, right? I think they said Edison said something so funny where on his way to try to become an inventor, he said, I didn't fail. I just learned 10,000 ways of not to do something, of how not to do it. And so he had a really cool way of viewing his success and not failures, right? Just a different way that I don't want to do it. So that's like what you're learning. And this can be a performer energy too. Being in the spotlight, sharing your gifts and talents with others, but it's, I mean, this energy is, they attract everything they want. It just comes to them. They're not afraid to put themselves out there. Ooh, communication. Some 10 of Wands on the bottom. Who is the Queen of Swords about? Because if it's in the reverse, it kind of makes me feel like, Either somebody who's really disconnected from their heart space, even illogical at times. This could be somebody that you just don't get along with, honestly. Somebody in your environment that they're illogical, they're kind of disconnected from their heart space, and they don't know what direction they're going. They may tell you what direction you should be going in, but they may have like a lot to say, but it's kind of like mean-spirited stuff I'm feeling. Yeah, there's something about that relationship probably coming to an end with that person, male or female. Libra and Sagittarius energy strong. Because the chemistry is not there, but really it's because there's something kind of off balance about this person. Especially the way that they communicate. Could be also that it's the divine timing for you to have a lot more boundaries for yourself. Place a lot more boundaries up for yourself. And whatever getting back on track means to you, then that too. So I have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Swords. Okay, so in a major decision, moving past a stalemate, for some it's a split or deciding to split. Something that has maybe been a decision that we've postponed for a while, but now we're getting to it. And it's because here's that inspiration. So inspiration, Ace of Wands, bringing passion, bringing fire. 1, 2, 3. Something's in order to manifest for you. It really is. 1, 2, 3. You have a lot of repeating numbers, but that one is standing out to me more than ever, saying 1, 2, 3. How it has to be done here, or how it looks like when it's done here. What it looks like. That's what's coming out. So let's get a white light oracle for you. And we'll wrap it up with this. Immediately. Okay, I like this because this is a new deck, so I have not seen this one yet. Okay. There we go. Number 29. Beatitude of Sacred Rapture. Oh my goodness. Well, I have to read that whole thing because that's something I have not read first. So, White Light Oracle. All of my decks are listed below in the description. It says, let your true self be seen. Search for deeper spiritual purpose and opportunity for healing beneath conflict and suffering. If you have been in pain, this oracle brings a message of joyful breakthrough. Your soul is stronger, more able to have faith and wisdom than in judgment or doubt. Commit to your spiritual path and know that you are making progress, even if things seem difficult for a while. Know that any such difficulty is part of your healing. Yeah, like what I said, like some type of component to it. It says, know that any difficulty is part of your healing and that you will successfully move through it. So trust yourself to feel that you are fully seen, loved, and recognized for who you are. Honors your true self. To be witnessed in such a state, truly beheld of all of your uniqueness, quirkiness, vulnerability, and strength is deeply empowering. And this is how Spirit sees you. Inviting you to connect with Spirit as you learn to love yourself more and others unconditionally. Ooh. Cutting through the fog of illusion, deception, and confusion with the clarifying knife of higher perception. There is quantum power in pure vision, empowering you to see from a position of inner spiritual truth, looking beneath the surface. It says, rapture is a state of intensely pleasurable joy that lifts one into communion with the sublime and the sacred. It is not only a personal experience, but also a transfusion of divine delight into the collective soul of humanity. It's a kind of joy that is generous, soulful, without reason or agenda, and delightfully contagious. It's a wake-up call, and it shifts any stubborn clinging to negativity. It is a blessing, the highest blessing. This card brings guidance that the healing spirit of truth is your reality, and all else is a nightmarish misuse of imagination by the ego. When you sense that spirit is working in your life here, trust hopefully, knowing that they have your back, helping you see clearly. When your hopeful heart feels empowered, you're in a zone of truth, and trust those moments. Count all your positive moments and wins, no matter how inconsequential they may appear. Everyone is a precious drop of the divine nectar nourishing your heart. And that was the sap of the moon plant. That was a nectar too. Remember, even in tremors, trials, and tribulations of human life, you are a radiant soul who's growing ever more luminous through wisdom, compassion, and strength distilled through those experiences. Look for the light beneath all phenomena, and then you will know the peace and love that is with all beings always. Oh, how beautiful. Thank you, White Light Oracle, for that message. That was really nice. And we'll close out with an angel number. Oh, how beautiful. I hope you all sleep well tonight if you're watching this at night. And I heard a ringing in my ear. Exactly at that point. Have awakening 1111. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed, helping you wake up to who you truly are. I am awakening. That's what I've got. I'm sending you love. Bye.